Welcome dear children, it's my immense pleasure to welcome you all to the English Corner. You are welcome to English Corner dear. Now today the topic is informal letters. Okay. So what do you think about letter writing? Already we wrote one leave letter, right? Letter writing is an important skill that has to be developed, right? Written communication in both formal as well as informal. That is, personal matters are crucial, and so it is necessary to develop a skill for letter writing. Now in this session we are going to focus only on writing informal letter effectively. Okay, and the tips to improve all our efforts and what you have to do while you're writing an informal letter. That is what we are going to discuss in this session, right? So written communication in both the formal and the personal matters is crucial, and so it is necessary to develop a skill for letter writing. We will focus on how to effectively write an informal letter and the tips to improve it, right? Shall we move? Right. What is an informal letter? Right. These letters are also called as social letters. An informal letter is written to your friends or family members. You can use even contractions like you are, she is, he is. But whereas in formal letter, we should not use contractions. This is one of the main difference that you have to notice, right? All letters have to start with an informal salutation such as dear, right? Is it clear? Informal letter is a letter written to your friends or family members, friends or relatives. You can use what? Contractions. You can use informal words. Whereas in formal letter, you have to use formal, humble, kind, polite wordings only. Notice that dear. What is informal and formal letter? A letter is said to be informal, that we discussed, when it is written in a friendly manner to someone you are familiar with. Okay, you know that person, friends, relatives, all that. Formal letters are written only for officials or professionals with a good communication, right? On the other hand, informal letters are used for casual or personal communication. You can write dear Sanjeev, how are you? Hi da, I'm missing you da. All that. Whatever you feel, you can write it in your own way, in your own words. Okay, but there is a manner prescribed for writing formal letter, right? You have to write subject, then respected ma'am or sir. You have to introduce yourself, all that content. It has to be precise and the wordings has to be properly used. But in informal letter, you can write your own wordings, right? Is it clear? So now I am going to compare what? Formal and informal letter. So first is meaning. Basis for comparison, first is meaning. A formal letter is a letter written in formal language in the stipulated format for official purpose alone. But an informal letter is a letter written in a friendly manner to someone who are familiar with. Understood? Meaning is clear? Is it clear? Formal and informal, is it clear? Now, what is the objective for writing formal letter and what is the objective for writing informal letter? Objective for writing formal letter is professional communication. Suppose in schools we will write leave letter, apology letter, any requisition letter. but in official manner we can write asking books, number of sets of books we need from the bookseller, right? Any other to the corporation, like street lights are not proper, all that. So professional communication will be the objective of formal letter. Personal communication will be the objective for informal letter, right? Formal letter are written in prescribed format only, and there is no format for informal letter. Is it clear? These three comparison objectives are clear. Shall we move to the next? Yes. Written in first person, business letter, and third person to others. So whenever you are writing business letter, you have to write in first person. Other sort of letters you have to write in third person. And you can write in any kind of person, first person, second person, and third person can be used in informal letter, right? And what about written to? Whom? To whom you will write formal letter, to whom you will write informal letter. So first, formal letter will be written to the business people, college or institution like a college, school, whatever it is, any organization, to an employer and other officers. And informal letter can be written to friends, family members and acquaintances. Acquaintance is the known personalities. Acquaintance. You search this word in dictionary. Acquaintance. Okay. Friends, family members or acquaintance. Right. Voice. So active and passive voice we learnt in 5th standard itself. I hope you remember those voices. Right. So formal letter has to be in passive voice and informal letter has to be in active voice, right? Shall we move to the next? Can you able to understand this? Now sentence. So how the sentence making should be? In formal, it has to be long and complex. The sentence has to be long, but the matter or the content has to be precise. You understood my meaning? The sentence has to be long and complex, but the content should be precise. What you want to say, exactly that matter alone has to be delivered in a precise manner, concise manner. That is what. Sentence in informal letter can be short, simple, long, complex, whatever it is, you can use. What sort of sentence you would like to use, you can write. And the size of the content has to be concise, that is precise. I told you, in short you have to say. And the content can be large or short, or it can go up to 7 pages also. Extra additional sheets also you can buy and you can write in whatever size you want. You can write to your friend, to your relatives, your family members. If they are ready to read that, it is okay. Any number of pages, even a book you can write. Right. Contractions and abbreviations has to be strictly avoided in formal letter. It can be used in informal letter. Children, these are the differences between formal and informal letter. Formal letter, one leave letter we wrote previously, and this is the second letter, that is informal letter. Before going into the informal letter, we are learning actually what is informal letter, what is the difference between formal and informal, all that. Again we will go in deep, right? Shall we? Now, informal letters are written to close acquaintances of the writer, their friends, family members, relatives, etc. Since they are written to close relatives, the letters have an informal and personal tone. Personal tone. What is that tone? Personal tone. What is that? I told you an example. Haida Sanjeev, how are you? So this Haida, all these are personal tones. So casual language. Casual language is used while writing informal letters. And sometimes the letters may even have an emotional undertone. Emotional touch is also accepted in casual language. Is it clear? Clear, dear? Shall I move to the next? Informal letters are mainly used for personal communication. Only for personal communication. It is strictly meant for personal communication. So they don't have to follow any specific pattern or format or conventions, rules and regulations. Okay, conventions is rules and regulations that we have to follow is not at all there. They can be written as per the writer's wishes and the requirement of the situation, right? So the letter is written in a personal fashion in casual and unassuming language. Is it clear, dear? Shall we move to the next? Right? What is that unassuming language? You can write in any language, French also, and in between French and English mixed, Tamil and English mixed, all that. It is your own comfort, right? And format of informal letter. Now, as we discussed earlier, there is no set of format when writing an informal letter, but there is a pattern, some conventions that people usually follows. I am not restricting you that you have to follow this, but usually the people will follow all these conventions. Let us see that. Okay, we will be looking at this pattern and certain tips on how to write effectively and attractively. How to write effectively and attractively. That is what is very important. So these can act as a guidelines when you are drafting a letter. So see the word drafting. Whenever you are saying, we used to say write a letter, write an informal letter, write a formal letter, all that. The word drafting is actually the proper word that has to be used while writing a letter. So when you are drafting a letter, there are no hard and fast rules, right? Shall we move to the next here? Right. So first is address as usual. The first thing to write is your address of the writer. We usually write the address on the left hand side of the page at the very top. Left hand side is this side or that side, which is your left hand side. That side you have to write. Okay. The address should be accurate and complete. Your address, not the receiver's address, your address. You are the sender. You are only writing letter. Okay, your address. Even when writing to close friend or relatives, the address must be written. Why? Why the address has to be written, dear? So they can reply back to your letter with very ease and comfort. So if the recipient of the letter is in another country, please don't forget to write the country in the address. Pin code, country name, everything is very, very important. Okay. So children, address, the first thing is writing your address. Full address on the left hand side. Okay. So if you are in another country, take care of it. Thank you.